What's happened on Friday, guys? Last Friday, we got a breakout from our channel that we discussed before around this area, the 31. On Friday, even though we have a short period of trading because of Thanksgiving, we have a little jump and the price pulled back. We're going to discuss what's going to happen by tomorrow after this long weekend and what we should expect in December price action. Because the price hit the high around the 32, 37. Yes, of course, we are below the resistance, but there's still a chance for another breakout and squeeze up. As you can see here, we broke from this flag last Friday. The best buyer that came for DJT, for my opinion, as you can see here, just came around this area, just came around the Monday, 18th of November. So mid of the last month of November, we have a big buyer. Let me just show you what's happened here exactly. We've got almost 22% jump. So we missing another 22% jump. Let me just check how much we missing for another squeeze. Yes, half what we did before. So even 12% will be enough to give us a confirmation for a breakout for DJT. So guys, hit the like and subscribe because we always go live every day around 9 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, we didn't do our lives last Friday. We took time off. But by tomorrow, Monday, we're going to have our live streaming as usual around 9 a.m. Eastern time. And before that, we're going to do it on our Discord and Patreon. So let's get right to it and discuss DJT. Before we discuss DJT, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Are we going to have a gap up in Monday over the 35? Or are we going to go down below the 28.82, which is the current support? Let me know in the comment section below. Are we going to have the squeeze before the end of this year? Because of course now we are on the 1st of December, so this month should be different because the last month we didn't have any reaction for DJT. We got some kind of a consolidation zone and the price didn't do anything. So for this month, of course, we got full month before the end of this year, so we might have some drastic change for DJT before that. And of course, the volume is not that good, for my opinion. It's like we missing at least 90 million. Right now it's just 10 million. We're gonna discuss that and we discuss when we're gonna have the next action or the next buyer for DJT. First of all, guys, this is a really good reaction after the Thanksgiving and the time off. We got a bit of buyers, but this is not it, guys, because we just jumped almost 5%. I'm not interested by just 5%, but because DJT need to have at least 50-40% to confirm a big buyer. But the good thing is for DJT is breaking this flag. Why we care about this flag? Because it already happened before, guys. Already happened before. Once we discussed this breakout, if you remember, guys, if you remember, we already discussed this breakout back here before the election, and we said, yeah, guys, be careful. We got the first sign of buyer here back in the 4th of November. So every time last beginning of November we have the breakout, and now beginning of December we have a breakout. Tell me now, guys, tell me in the comment section below if you think is that coincidence or a kind of a pattern we have to focus on in order to not miss the boat the second time. Because if you miss the other jump, there's always another opportunity, guys, because last time once we jumped here, we jumped almost 70% in just one day. So for this one, if we jumped, we expect at least 70% again around the 56, because we got many people got cut twice around this area. As you can see here, we have a huge wick because last time the price pulled back really fast after the election. Many of you saying is manipulation. Many of you say is corruption. We have a lot of things going on in the market, guys. We can't control the market. A lot of things happen in the dark. That's why we have dark pool here. And the dark pool is not the main villain here, but this is a part of the main structure of the market. So if you can actually break the rule, at least you know the rule and at least work with it. So that's what we do in here, guys. We can't control the market. We can't control the market maker. It's impossible for us because we are little fish here. The most important thing is watching for the signal for the buyer coming in, and of course riding the wave, because other than that, guys, to be honest with you, we can't do nothing about that. Even if you have whatever indicator to show you like the volatility, whatever, is still missing a lot. A lot of data is missing in the dark pool. However, in the technical, actually give us a bit of signal that we have a bit of buyer coming in the Friday. And this is a really good signal, guys. If only if we're still holding by tomorrow or the beginning of the next week for DJT for beginning of this December. So this area, guys, is confirmed that we have a big buyer. So we need to hold over the 28.82. The second thing is breaking the 35.30. And the third thing is holding over the 35. So we have three things that we have to have in order to confirm that we're going to have a continuation up. Missing one factor, done deal. So it's kind of, I don't know what analogy I'm going to give here. It's kind of having a car, you know, if you miss one wheel in a car, the car will move, but it doesn't move correctly. And sometimes you make an accident because if you left one wheel, you can run, you can't even move sometimes. It's really dangerous. So the same with DJT. We need all our wheels, we need the motors, we need everything in the car in order to function properly and give us a ride home. Otherwise, we can't ride the car home. So the same with DJT. If you want to ride it to the moon or whatever, over the $40, once again, we need those three factors, guys, in order to confirm that we're going to have a huge green day this month, or let's say before the end of this year. So let me know, guys, are we going to have, let me just show you, are we going to have over the $50 at least before the end of this year, or are we going to have the price go below the $28? Let me know comment section below which price you think that we're gonna end at for this year for DJT. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you by tomorrow.